And of course, Daddy Magic out here with Danny Garcia. Ladies and gentlemen, his partner coming up on Sunday, one of the most decorated Ring of Honor champions ever, my broadcast colleague right here on Collision. Let's give it up for Nigel McGuinness!
Nigel McGuinness, a man who thought that his career, his wrestling days were over. But then it was Wembley Stadium, the Casino Gauntlet match. Nigel McGuinness, a second lease on professional wrestling life.
Nigel McGuinness being able to step inside that ring is a blessing to professional wrestling. The accomplishments this man has had, specifically in Ring of Honor, the influence he's had in professional wrestling as a whole at this very moment is second to none. No doubt, just a huge smile on my face seeing Nigel.
But also a man that didn't want this match, a man that was pressed into action by the actions of FTR.
Right.
Gentlemen, I have before me this contract for a sanctioned match agreement. Ladies and gentlemen, first let's have FTR, if you would, sign the contract.
Real quick, out of the kindness of our hearts, we ask you two out here face to face to give you one more chance to reconsider. Shh. Because no matter how much you hurt us, Danny, no matter how much you've turned your back on us, no matter how much you stabbed us in the back, Danny, we still see you as a son to us. We still love you, Danny. Are you gonna throw all that away for nobodies like Daddy Magic? Is that really what you wanna do? I'm talking, Nigel. I know you get paid to talk now and run your mouth, but tonight it's gonna pay to shut your mouth and listen, because I don't think you understand just how much trouble you've talked your way into. I'm talking! You like to hide behind the commentary table and make jokes. You like to hide behind commentary and say you're retired and then interject yourself physically into our business. I need you to understand this, Nigel. Sunday, there is no commentary table to hide behind. Sunday, there is no magic trick to save your ass. It's you, a shell of a man, a shell of Nigel McGuinness, a shell of your former self against the greatest tag team of all time. Are you sure, Nigel, that that's what you want? Think about it.
All right, finally, the contract is signed by FTR. Thank you very much. Okay.
You know, I was having a little bit of trouble hearing you. I cared about you two a lot, and I still do. That's not something that just goes away. But I have to look at you two for what you are now, and that is two selfish, narcissistic sociopaths. You guys say that I turned my back on you, but nah, you guys turned your back on me. You guys turned your back on anybody that has ever cared about you. You guys have crossed too many lines to count, and now I gotta stand up for myself. But I'm not just standing up for myself. I'm standing up for Tony Schiavone. I'm standing up for Daddy Magic. I'm standing up for Adam Copeland and his family. I'm standing up for everybody here that has had enough of the both of you. But you guys are right about one thing. You guys are the greatest tag team that wrestling has ever seen. But this Sunday isn't gonna be a wrestling match. This Sunday is going to be a fight. And I am coming to fight. And Nigel, I know you're worried. I know you have that little voice in your head that is making you doubt. But the thing is, no matter what they say, no matter how you feel, I see you walking down those hallways every single week. I see that look in your eyes. It's the same look in your eyes that you had when you were wrestling Samoa Joe, when you were wrestling Bryan Danielson, when you were being one of the greatest Ring of Honor champions of all time. And Nigel, no matter what they say, no matter how you feel, I know, and everybody here knows, that you still got it. And Nigel, if I'm not getting the Nigel McGuinness that I know and that they know that you can be, you don't even gotta bother signing that contract.
All right, Danny's going to sign it. Nigel, please go ahead.
Now, whether I've still got it or not, we'll find out on Sunday night, a double or nothing. But before I sign that contract, I need your word, I need your guarantee, whatever that's worth nowadays, that after Sunday, no matter what happens, win, lose or draw, you don't touch Tony Schiavone or me ever again. You don't talk to Tony Schiavone or me ever again. In fact, you don't even look at Tony Schiavone, at me, ever again. Because if you do, I promise you, it'll be top guys out for good.
All right, Nigel, let's put his name here on the contract.
Wait a second. Hey, New Mexico, hey. Before we wrap this whole thing up, okay? Nigel, I want you to look me in the eyes while you sign that. I want you to look me in the eyes because I gotta know. I gotta know this is what you want to do. Nigel, this ain't 2009, when it was all about you. It's 2025, Nigel, and you've got a family. You've got a beautiful family you need to think about. And I know the wrestling business has beat you up through the years. But if you want myself and Cash to finish the job, sign the contract. But just know, if you sign that contract, it's your blood on your hands. If you sign the contract, what happens Sunday at Double or Nothing, we hold no responsibility for. Or, Nigel, you can turn around, get out of the ring, walk all the way over to the commentary desk where you belong, and we can forget about all this. And we'll put it behind us, Nigel. And then maybe the seven of us can even, maybe we can even be friends, Nigel.
I'm only going to ask you this once. Don't put your hands on me again.
Nigel, whoa. Nigel, wait. Whoa, why are you so serious? Why are you so serious? This is business. This is all business, Nigel. Because if this were personal, I would have already splattered your nose across your face. But this is business. This is business, and Sunday, we're gonna be businessmen. I just hope Sunday as well, you can be a businessman yourself, Nigel, okay?
Oh, Nigel, push past his breaking point, going after Dax and Cash. Now look at that cheap shot, Nigel, the headbutt, the uppercut, and Danny Garcia, fists are flying here tonight.
This broke down just like we expected.
And Nigel McGuinness, make no mistake about it, he knows exactly what he's signing up for, exactly what he'll be walking into this Sunday night at Double or Nothing. FTR trapped by Garcia, trapped by Nigel, as security here to separate these four athletes.
FTR getting exactly what they deserve right now. We'll have to see if Danny and Nigel can finish the job this Sunday at Double or Nothing.
The fans here urging, asking, let them fight. But security here to separate.
You want me to look in your eyes? Come Sunday, I'll look into your soul. At Double or Nothing, this ends.
Nigel McGuinness, pen to paper, it is official for Double or Nothing. This Sunday, live on pay-per-view, Nigel McGuinness, Daniel Garcia, taking on FTR. Well, fans, after what transpired last night between Mina Shirakawa and the AEW Women's World Champion, let's go. Here's